and welcome into an already started game between Omaha Mavericks and the Dordt Defenders here on the main ice at Baxter Arena. Alongside Caleb Bennett, Jackson Roberts, I'm Nate Obrecht here inside of Baxter Arena with 18:37 to play in the first period. Omaha and Dordt originally scheduled to start this game at 10 p.m. on the community rink at Holland Ice Center, just to our east in the same building here. The ice at center
Good night, guys. You too.
was less than half an inch thick, meaning they could not play on the Holland Ice Center. We had to move over here to the Mavericks. Maine Mavericks just got done playing. Lost 6-2 to the Denver Pioneers. And a shot, that one from center ice by Zach Espenson. The Mutual of Omaha logo. Espenson shoots that one. It deflects off a defender's stick from the Mavericks. Past the outstretched left pad of Kyle Wernley. Dordt's up 1-0. Just a minute 40 into the game here. Espenson just trying to dump that puck into the zone. Took an unwanted tip off of the Mavericks stick and wound up behind Kyle Wernley. So, 18:20 to go. It's 1-0. If you're just joining us, already underway here inside of Baxter Arena. Omaha wins the draw. Sebastian Cassioppo flicks the shot on net of Grant Edmond, the sophomore from Eagan, Minnesota, making his 12th start of the season in net for the Defenders. His 13th start. Played 12 games. He's got a record of 9-3 on the year with a .912 save percentage. Has been a big part of this Defenders' 13-game win streak as they enter Omaha today with a record of 16-3-0 that currently leads the Midwest American Collegiate Hockey Association. The Defenders win the draw here and get it out to neutral ice. Pressuring the puck there. Caleb Williams, who's able to get that puck into the attacking zone for the Mavericks. The Defenders there to regroup and break the puck out. Behind the cage, Lucas Van Bergen angles that one ahead for Jonah Weems. Weems walks in all alone, takes a shot. Two early goals for the Defenders here. Jonah Weems sent that one up perfectly right over the left-handed catching glove of Kyle Wernley. And at 17:44 of the first frame, the Defenders double the lead. For Weems, his 9th goal of the season, as the pucks drop to start us off again. Dordt won the first game in Sioux Center during Defender days back in the first half of the season. Scored 7-3. Already a 2-0 advantage in this one here at Baxter Arena. Omaha trying to get the puck out of their own zone. It's kept in at the line by Taylor Diagger. Diagger out of Sioux Center, a hometown kid. As Omaha gets the puck to neutral ice. Slides along the far side wall, and it's picked up by Zach Espenson, one of the 3 Espenson brothers on this Defenders team, all out of Windham, Minnesota. Drop pass and a shot on that one leaves off the pipe. Wernley will have to thank that one later as the shot of Grady Espenson goes far. Puck brought back in by Zach Espenson. That shot rings high off the cage against the glass, and it's kept in at the line. Diagger comes down low. It's picked up there by Troy Hunsaker, the captain in this last weekend series against Waldorf, is back for the Black and Crimson, dressed in green tonight. The puck dumped in by Ryan Huppy. It's off the shin pad of a defender, and they'll start the rush heading from left to right. Omaha able to keep that one in, but just for a moment as the puck is flipped out ahead by Connor Reichie. Omaha back in with it now. Zach Hoffman sends a shot. That one bounces off the net behind Reichie. Up into the netting here. 16:15 to go in period 1. Face off to the left of Grant Edmond. It's won by his defenders, and they'll take it out of their own zone. pressured in the neutral zone in Omaha. Able to get control of the puck. It's Troy Hunsaker in his own end. Gives it across to his defensive partner, but intercepted by the defenders. Pressuring the puck is Ryler Shelley. Shelley sends it back to Mason Carrolls, who will leave it for his defenseman, Bryce Swalvik. The puck dropped over the line, went to Mavericks' defensive zone, but they're able to gain the puck there, and will start the breakout. Omaha in the cream tops, black and crimson stripes along the arms and waist. Black blazers with white and red trim, and black socks with the same black and crimson stripe. In the all-black uniforms, gold and white stripes dressed across the chest and the sleeves with Dordt sprawled out in big letters. Hoffman, interception there, 1-on-2 against the defenders. He couldn't pick the puck up there. Griffin Lennis able to get that one out. It goes all the way down. Icing waved off. Camden Ford is the first one to it for the Mavericks. Now at the blue line, Logan Mercier picks the puck up for Omaha. They'll look to get the puck out of the line zone as Mercier has it ramp off his stick. It's intercepted by Van Boekel. He tried to steal a pass ahead, but Mercier intercepts that and will start the rush for the Mavericks. Wesley Sikora sends it up off the stick of Kozel. He can't control it. Now Fories gets to Mercier, who sends it down into the attacking zone corner for Omaha. Pressured off the puck there, and the defenders take it back out from left to right. Here comes Jonah Weems. Weems across the line. Leads for Van Berkel. He takes a shot. He's just left in the face off of Wendy. Pressure along the far side, ball on its out to neutral ice. Zach Espenson there, Taylor Finger tries to make a move around one defenseman. Kozer there to brush it back to the point. Now shot on from there when it goes up into the netting. With 14:08
This
to play.
is so much more clean right here, dude. Yeah. The game looks so much more clean.
I don't get why they don't let us do this more often.
$7,000 to rent.
Goals from
We're a
Zach
part of the
Espenson.
university. That's what I'm saying. But like they're not
That's
using
why,
it.
that's why we have something called recruits.
But what I'm
If you
saying.
have recruits, it's
Easy
almost
to start this one out
True.
for the defenders, who now lead this 2-0. Over 5 minutes into the opening frame here at Baxter Arena. Omaha starting the attack from right to left. Alex Skradsky dumps the puck down into the attacking end for Omaha. Sebastian Cassiopo the first to get it. He sends it back around the end zone. The defenders pick the puck off there, trying to gain the attacking zone. They send it all the way down. Icing wave off. Wesley Sikora now battling in the far side corner. There against two defenders is finally dug out and played out to the point. Skradsky the first to get it. He'll send it off the wall and all the way down. Omaha able to get a change. Here come the defenders back in. Connor Ration sends that one into the attacking end, but he did not gain the red line. That'll be an icing. It'll come all the way back down inside the Mavericks attacking zone. Or, as we mentioned, on a 13-game win streak dating back to October 13th, but the defenders have not played a game since December 9th when they took on Illinois State and won that game by a score of 11-4. They win the faceoff here and get it out to neutral ice. Troy Hunsaker picks up the puck for Omaha. Tried to find Greg Sachs, but he has it played off his stick by Griffin Lennis. Lennis takes it across one blue line and down two. He sends a backhand shot on. Wormley there to make the save. Weems picks the puck up in the corner and sends it back out to the point. Picked up by Andrew Benson, who sends a shot. That one missed the cage, bounced off the back wall, and it goes all the way to the opposite point for Zach Espenson. Espenson passes it into the slot. Two great saves by Wormley. Now another one, a blocker shot. Stopped. Opening Lennis with the shot. Wormley with the blocker save. Puck still in the zone, goes back to the point for Espenson. Espenson sends it. It's tipped by Sachs' stick and goes up over the cage. Now back behind the net. Omaha able to get there and get it out of the zone. But only for a moment. The defenders pick it up and send it back in. Ben Barnes the first to it. Getting some action here. Barnes has played just 2 games this season. making his third appearance for the Mavericks tonight. Now in the neutral zone, Van Berkel looking for a pass. It's intercepted by Hoffman. He brings it in onside and swiped off of his stick by Van Berkel. Played up ahead by Taylor DeYeager. Intercepted. Now DeYeager dumps that into the zone. Almost hits the official. Bounces off the end boards. The Mavericks looking to break out. Huppy bounces it off the wall. It's intercepted. DeYeager able to get that, dump it back in, but offside on the defenders. Slowly making his way to the bench and slow to get up is Jonah Weems. He makes it there. Benson sends a shot on. That one had to be blocked in the corner by Werner. That shot originated in the neutral zone. The Mavericks struggling to get out of their own zone. The defenders, heavy pressure. Now it's back behind the cage. Mercier able to get a hold of it for Omaha. Tries to send a pass up. It's bounced off the skates of Wilmus and kept in the zone. Now Isaac Bedwell looking to get the puck to the point. It's intercepted and Omaha controls. Sent along to the near side wall for Ryan Huppy, who will get it out of the defensive zone for Omaha just for a moment. It's dumped back in by Bryce Swall. Now Logan Mercier trying to dig that puck out. Impressive offensive zone pressure from the defenders as it's picked up and sent back behind the cage once more by Wilmus. Now out to the point for Swall. Swall sends a shot on that one, blocked by Huppy. Swall now dumps it into the corner. Intercepted and finally flipped out to the neutral zone. Benson there to corral it for the defenders. They'll dump it back in, all the way down and get a change. It's Omaha. Needs to get something going in the right direction here. We are under 10 minutes to play in the first period. Dordt jumped out to a 2-goal lead. Just 2 minutes into this one.
There's a pizza in this place.
And have held a lot of attack zone time ever since.
It wasn't good, but food is food.
And now another face-off coming to the
most true
left side of
statement you
Kyle
can say.
Wormley. The senior from Ovista.
Hoffa's going to take on that entire team on his own.
The officials get this one sorted out as we'll have another draw to the left of Kyle Wormley. 9:41 to go in the opening frame. Dordt up 2-0 on the Mavericks. Shot from the point off the draw. That one didn't make it to Wormley and is out to the corner. Now Cassiopo looking to break the puck out. Couldn't find Zolak and it's laid up by the defenders. Zach Espenson finds Mason Carrolls. Carrolls off the wall to DeYeager, to Lennis, all the way up to Shelley, but he couldn't get his stick on it. Now Cassiopo comes the other way for the Mavericks. Cassiopo finds Zolik. He takes it into the zone. Leaves it for Hoffman. A wound-up shot. That one just kind of skirted off the stick. It's played all the way out and around the boards into the Mavericks' defensive zone, where Hunsaker controls and will look to get it up. Pass fanned on Lennis. Finds a man. That one fell over to Wilmus. For a defender goal. Beautiful setup play by that top line of the defenders. As Lennis walked into the slot, fed it over to Shelley, who found Wilmus wound up and waiting over there on the left far side faceoff dot. No chance for Kyle Wormley, as with 8:46 to go, the defenders have a 3-0 lead. Faceoff won by the defenders. They control in their own end. Bryce Swall looks to break out the puck. He finds his way up to Isaac Barr. He gets it up to the latest goal scorer, Noah Wellman. Almost tries to go 5-hole on Wormley. He gets a stick on it. The Mavericks can't get it out though. Gets back to the point. Another shot goes on that one, blocked away. That was shin pads of Camden Ford. Now behind the page of Wormley once more. Played out into the slot. Great save by Kyle there, knocking it down with the shoulder. As with 8:10 to go, 3-0 Defenders early on. Face-off, won by the Mavericks. They get this out of their own end. It's Ryan Huppy at neutral ice along the near side boards. Finds his way up. A great shot. That one into the leg pads of Benson, and the defenders come the other way with it. Jonah Weems angled a shot on that one, covered up by Wormley. And we'll have another draw here. Face-off won by Omaha. They'll play it back behind their own cage. Strong on his stick is Jace Paul. He gets it to Huppy, who gets it out to neutral ice. Zach Espenson there, and he sends it on net. Covered up by Wormley. Being begged to play it by Espenson from the O logo there at center ice, but Wormley decides he'll hang on. Espenson maybe trying his luck. As just a minute 20 into the game, he sent a shot just like that on net and opened the scoring for the defenders. He keeps it in at the line here. Finds Jonah Weems. A couple of shots that didn't find their way on the wing, and now another turned on shot by Van Berkel. That one goes wide of the cage. Played out to the point. A great kick saved by Davis Nelson. Keeps that puck in. Great hit by the Mavericks, and they come the other way. From right to left, Huppy leads that one for Alex Skradsky. Skradsky checked off the puck, regains it, and finds Hunsaker. Hunsaker sends a shot on that one, aiming for the stick of Ryan Huppy, but he had it lifted right before he could get it on. Hunsaker along the near side wall, fed up to the point for Skradsky. A shot on that one, saved by Edmond. Way back out to the point where it's picked up by Ben Barnes. Another shot on. That one ramps off the stick and goes into the corner. Delayed penalty coming up on the defenders. They'll touch up here as Wormley just gets to the bench, but Omaha will go on their first power play of the game with 6:38 to go in the first frame. Couldn't have asked for a much better time for this one. As heading to the boxes, the Dordt defender Davis Nelson from Ham Lake. In the box, 2 minutes for cross-checking there in front of the net. And we'll get our first power play of the night. Face-off, won by the defenders. Race for the puck here is picked up. In a long backhand shot. And Mason Harrells on the rush on the penalty kill. Tried to get that one, make a move on Wormley, but the puck kind of rolled off of the back end of his stick. Now a long stretch pass for Huppy. Missed his stick, but they'll wave off icing. Mercier able to keep that in the zone. Rolls up near the point and leaves that puck. Matthew Howell along the far side wall. He gives cross ice for Zach Hoffman. The Mavericks leading goal scorer trying to go back. Left in for Huppy in front of the net. That's a save by Edmond. It goes out into the near side wall. Now Hoffman a shot. That one's blocked off the defense. Swalby getting his pads on that one. Kept in at the line. Pressured off the puck there. And the defenders able to pull all the way down. 1 minute remaining on the penalty given to Davis Nelson. Omaha trying to get something going on their first power play chance of the game after falling behind 3-0. As Zach Hoffman steers it on ahead for Andrew Kozel. He can't corral it, and it's sent all the way back down by Bryce Swalby. Wormley being pressured there. He'll have to hustle up, giving it to Hunsaker and the Mavericks. With 30 seconds to play on the power play, control the puck in their own end and they're looking to get this one out. Ben Barnes trying to feed it to Wesley Sikora. He has it intercepted off of his stick. Griffin Lennis, the leading scorer for the defenders, sends that one back into their attacking end. Out with it comes Alex Skradsky. Skradsky looking cross ice, now tries to make a move. Checked off the puck by Espenson. It's out to the point for Ben Barnes. Played on a cross and at the far side wall, it's Hunsiker. Hunsiker curls, top of the slot, looks, shoots, and that one sails high. Left side, full strength, guard the defenders. Out of the box comes Davis Nelson, who tried to join the rush, now will peel off. Davis Lennis. Griffin Lennis, excuse me, now on a wraparound chance. 22nd goal of the year on the 41st point. The 42nd point, I should say, for Griffin Lennis. As the Mid-American Collegiate Hockey Conference's leading scorer nets his 21st and 22nd of the year, giving the defenders a 4-0 lead. As the crowd silent. 82-seat arena, built in 2015. As the defenders back on the attack. Shot from the point, that one's left of the cage. Now another try from the slot, covered up by Wormley. He'll hang on. Lennis jabbing at that one again. Couldn't poke it free of Wormley's glove as with 3:59, he'll cover up in a 4-0 game. Face-off won by the defenders and played back behind the cage. Chase Paul first to it for Omaha. Now it's Mercier. They'll get it out of their own end and across the red line. Now into the attacking zone for Omaha. Mercier leaves it for Paul. Shot on. That was Kozel, excuse me. That one blocked away by Edmonds, and the defenders control it behind their own cage. Now breaking the puck out. Kept in at the line there. The defenders grab it behind their own cage again. Andrew Benson chips it on ahead. It's out to the neutral zone. Where it's picked up again by Camden Fories. Fories tried to flick one into the attacking zone. Couldn't get it past Benson on the blue line. Mercier back with it from there. He's able to get it all the way down. Now the defenders come back with it from left to right. They get it across the red line and dump it down. And the cage into the Mavericks end zone. Out comes Omaha. Here's Alex Skradsky on the far side. Screaming up the boards, tries to make a move around two men, and gets it behind the cage. Skradsky still with it as he sends it up to the point now for Wesley Sikora. Sikora steers that one to the slot. It's back to Skradsky on the circle. Shot blocked. It's out to the point for Sikora again. Sikora to Cassiopo. Cassiopo up to the point for Fories. Another great shot block. Another steered shot on that one left of the cage. Behind the cage, it's Skradsky. Skradsky to Zolak. He's bodied off the puck, and the defenders get a stick on it. He's ramping it around the boards. Not out yet. And they finally get it across the blue line. Walking in to the attacking zone, taking a shot is Alex Espenson. That one patted away by Wormley. Played out to neutral ice. The defenders will come back in with it. Here comes Shelley. Leaving it up ahead is Isaac Clark. Andrew Benson sends that one back on from the Mutual of Omaha logo. Omaha back behind their own to start the rush from right to left. Errant pass intended for the stick of Caleb Williams. Goes all the way down into the corner, and the defenders will take it back out. Shelley couldn't get his stick on it. Greg Sack steers a shot towards net. That one blocked away by Andrew Benson's stick. He gets it on out to Griffin Lennis. Lennis feeds over to Connor Reiche. Reiche across the red line. Tried to dump it in. And now he'll get it off on the second effort. Camden Fories sends it up ahead to Jack O'Loughlin. Had some trouble finding it in his feet first. Now dumps it back behind Edmonds' cage. The defenders there to pick it up and start the rush from left to right. Here comes Lucas Van Berkel. Van Berkel makes a move around one man with his left foot.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
Dumps it behind the cage. Van Berkel on it once more. Van Berkel to the point for Bryce Swalby. Swalby sends a shot on that and blocked away by Zach Hoffman. The defender's able to keep it in the zone and takes it at the top of the circle. Now by the Don Leahy logo, he'll send it back below the red line for Lucas Van Berkel. Van Berkel tried to send it in front. It's on the side of the zone. A shot steered off by Swalb and gloved away by Wormley. 36.7 seconds to go here in the opening frame that has been controlled by the Dordt defenders out of Sioux Center, Iowa. 4-0, the latest goal coming at 4:23. The first one just a minute 20 in. As a face-off to the right of Wormley, it's won by the defenders once more. Along the near side wall and set down in the near side corner. Picked up by Ben Barnes. He'll start the rush out for the Mavericks. Ryan Huppy sends it up to Zach Hoffman, who chips it into the attacking end. Swalby there for the defenders. Sends it back out to neutral zone. It's Wilmus carrying it in. Wilmus around the defense. Trying to circle wide, and he's checked hard into the goal. Now another check there. No one had the puck there for the Mavericks. Cross check there. A shot on. Got a shot off and a whole lot more. Still pushing and shoving in here. Excuse me, not Wilness, that's Brady Espenson. Espenson's sent a shot on with about 4 seconds left in the period. Then afterwards took 2 cross checks to the back of, we believe, Ben Barnes' not even really on 5-0 behind him. We're not sure if any penalties are going to come from this. Captain Jonah Weems from the defenders is talking with the officials now. We'll get this all squared away during the break. You've been watching the Omaha Mavericks on the ACHA network. It is 4-0 after 1. The defenders jumped out to an early lead off a goal by Zach Espenson at 18:40 at the first. Just 1 minute 20 in. Followed that up, not even a minute later, by Jonah Weems, making it a 2-0 game for the defenders. After Weems, it was Wilmus. He added his 18th of the year to make it 3-0. And finally, at 15:37 of the period, the defenders' leading goal scorer and the division's leading goal scorer, Griffin Lennis, scored his 22nd of the year, making it 4-0, which is where we stand after 1. We'll get a clean on the beautiful ice here at Baxter Arena and be back with you for the second period. You've been watching the UNO ACHA Mavericks on YouTube. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Omaha, where it is 1 degree outside and a lot warmer in here at Baxter Arena. We're back for the second period between the Dordt defenders and your Omaha Mavericks up in the ACHA variety. The defenders got off to a 4-0 lead after the first 20 minutes. It was Jack Esmond.
Respect the shot game, Caleb.
All while putting up an impressive 20 shots
St. Joseph.
on
He's a
Maverick
goat.
and Kyle
He
Wormley.
is.
He's
also
he
from
probably walked away. Those are gold.
That would be great. Omaha just 5 shots yet.
You haven't lost much.
0 for 1 on the power play.
You know, now that I'm thinking
struggling
about
to break
it,
the puck out for the opening.
I don't know what our record is when I win these sixes. I've won them a lot, but I don't know what our record is.
Get back into this
Right
game.
now,
I could.
Nothing
right
came
now,
out of that little
there's still
skirmish at the
possibility
end
of
of the
this always lucky. It'd be funny if Dordt just did.
I know for no reason they just collapse.
there right in front of Kyle Wormley's cage. After the whistle of blowing them.
Man, your iPad's almost 100%.
I
It
know.
only
Well,
takes
we
about
start this
5 hours.
second
I got the
period,
good charger out.
Start off with a good face-off win. They'll dump this puck down into the attacking zone as they skate from right to left in the middle period.
That's so unfortunate.
Stuck in the mud so it was dug out by Willis.
I was gonna break this.
He fed it out right perfectly for Isaac Barr. Barr, who ranks home his 11th goal of the year, puts the defenders up by 5, just 26 seconds into period number 2. Face off to start us off with the same as the defenders. The draw is Dennis takes a big hit on Ben. And now the bodies start flying. You can see a very physical game going on now. The Defenders now a 5-0 advantage, and the Mavericks trailing, trying to get back into this. Puck sent all the way down. First one to it, Zach Hoffman. He sent it out right. He didn't get there. He sent it behind the cage. And the defenders control their momentum. Picked up by Lucas Van Rushes on. Tried to center that one. Happy the first 2 there. Battles for a second with Connor Reiche before that puck is deflected into the Mavericks bench. Those cream-colored jerseys of the Crimson and Black.
We're just getting beat down well.
Maybe the first.
All saddled.
Yeah, but we're just getting beat down well. Just
In
plain
his
and
first
simple.
season, Nick Harrahill. The face-off right on the logo of center ice. It's won by the defenders. Reiche. Pressure off the puck there. Andrew Kovac. Centering pass. David that one through. Now behind the cage, they look to get out to the point. Intercepted by Jonah Weems, and here come the defenders. Weems, already a goal in this one. It's pressured off of his
That was
stick by
actually
Jason
sick,
Paul.
almost
Played out to the
not
point.
Attaboy, get moving.
Benson couldn't
Get
the line.
moving.
Here comes Kozel walking in, shoots, and that one's left of the cage. Left of Edmonds' pad and rings all the way down to Kyle Wormley. He corrals it behind his own net on top of that NCHC logo. Lost puck in front of the net. Weems puts a shot on. Now we've got a whistle as tangled up here are Jace Paul and Lucas Van Berkel. Van Berkel shoved down there by Paul. Looked like he was hanging on to Jace's stick there. Jace is headed off with 17:48 to go in the second. So is Van Berkel, as it looks like we'll have coincidental minors here for roughing. The shot came off the stick of Jonah Weems. He was out there alone in the slot in between the hash marks. But just as soon as he shot that, the whistle blew from the referee, and Van Berkel and Paul took center stage. 17:48, the faceoff back in the attacking zone. That was where the puck was when the whistle blew.
Happens.
Face-off won by the defenders. We're skating 4-on-4 here. As Split controls the point, shot sent on net to Kyle Lynch. Taylor DeJager. Chance sticked aside by Werner. Here comes Alex Stradsky for the Mavericks. Stradsky walks in, shoots that one left of the cage. Goes out to the point for Troy Hunsaker. Hunsaker fakes a shot, makes a move around one man, now another defender as he's in. Sends it across ice. Another shot, and it's a great save by Edmond. Ben Barnes is staring at a wide open 4x6.
He's got to shoot off the pass. He can't take time to load the chamber because then he's already shifted over.
Edmond came over and slammed the door.
Great
stop.
I can't claim to be the better player or that I would have done any better, but
and the face-off. 2 is left to start us off.
You can't hold on to that.
Once more, Dordt wins the draw.
Yeah, you can't just load the chamber.
Behind the line. Trying to get out of the zone is Griffin Lennis.
Oh well. It shows us he can.
Schwalbe sends it ahead to Isaac Bart. Bart back to Lennis, called for the pass. Runs over Hunsaker, and they'll touch up a penalty coming. Interference on Lennis. Yeah, you betcha. Not happy with the call is Lennis, who's still yelling at the officials as he heads to the box, slams the door, and the face-off heads down into the attacking end as Omaha would start their second power play of the game.
And of course, you used the race card last time.
Yeah.
0 for 1 on the first chance.
Doesn't surprise me.
16:56 to play.
Alright,
Lennis
this
to
is
the
where
box.
we're
2 minutes for interference. Omaha wins the draw. To start power play number 2. Dordt grabs the puck. Is that all the way down? They get the first clear. 4-on-3 for the power play for the next 50 seconds as Logan Mercier carries into the attacking end for Omaha. Leaves it at the point. Shot steered on. And now into the corner. Wound up shot by Wesley Sikora. That one right of the cage. Missed it wide and it'll roll all the way down into Mavericks defensive zone. Picking it up. Matthew Howell, who leaves it for Andrew Kozel. Kozel moves in and will set up on the 4-on-3 power play for the next 15 seconds. Then Omaha on 5-on-4. Shot block, now another chance in the slot. Puck loose there. Omaha gets to it. It's Matthew Howell in the corner. Howell up to the point for Kozel. Takes around one man. Takes a shot right into the chest of Edmund where it's saved. The defenders get to it and clear it just as the coincidental minors expire. As Van Berkel racing for that puck. He couldn't contain it. Omaha comes back with it. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman winds up shoots and it's gloved away by Edmund. The Mavericks could sure use a spark from their leading goal scorer, Zach Hoffman, enters today with 17 goals, 15 assists, and 32 points. His last game, he had a hat trick against Waldorf, really put the Mavericks out in front. And they would go on to finish that game 5-3. Those were 3 out of 5 goals for Omaha in that one. As Dordt wins the draw, sends that one all the way down. 26 seconds left on the penalty to Griffin Lennis. Omaha from left to right on the power play. Alex Stradsky had a steam, but he had it poked off with his stick before entering the blue line. The defenders get it all the way down. 10 seconds left on the man advantage for the Mavericks. Here comes Barnes, gets it up to Hunsaker. Hunsaker tried to go through the legs of one defender. Wouldn't let him pass, and it's back to the Mavericks defensive zone. Now up in the neutral ice as Huppy tried to flick it ahead for Stradsky. It's intercepted. Walking in with it is Griffin Lennis, fresh out of the box, a 2-minute break for him. He sends it out to the point. It's Taylor DeJager. DeJager over across. That shot goes wide. Another shot from DeJager, and Worley has looks to corral that in between his pads. He'll hold on with a whistle. 14:35 to go, 5 minutes, 25 seconds. The second period of the defenders have another tally. It's now 5-0 as they lead this one and have killed off their second penalty of the evening. This all in a game that Omaha desperately needs to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. We'll talk to you about that in a minute as the defenders win the draw. Shot from Benson, saved by Worley. Another try, that one sticked aside by the defenseman Caleb Williams. It's back out to the point for Benson again. He sends it off to the near side circle. A shot that was off the shin pads of Jace Paul. He'll shake it off as the puck's back out to the point. Connor Reiche able to keep it in the zone and sends it back behind the cage. Now it's to Benson at the opposite point. Jace Paul able to get it back up to the point. Benson able to keep it in. Sends it down to Weems, and he goes cross point with it to Connor Reiche. Reiche sends one from the top of the circle and past Wormley. No chance. Jonah Weems set that up with a great pass from the near side circle. Fed and open Reiche at the point. Reiche walked into about the top of the far side circle before letting that one go. And out comes Wormley with an even 14 minutes left. In is the netminder C.J. Tate. Tate, the junior out of Bennington, Nebraska, played his high school hockey for Omaha Metro North of the OHSHL. As Nick Harrahill has left the bench, and on comes Greg Sachs of the Mavericks. Dave Chubb out on the bench. Have gained a 6-0 lead and gained the zone once more. That puck ramped up into the netting by Andrew Kozel, stopping a great rush from the defenders.
I don't want to be involved in this.
I'll let him know that you're sick.
You can let him know that I'm sick.
If you want.
We'll see.
Face off to the right of C.J. Tate. That one's won by Dordt. Quick shot from the point, and Tate's able to get his glove on that one. Zach Espenson.
It's just I'm feeling a bit sick again from other
Defenders already.
even though I wasn't sick. Me neither. That's the thing is I just
CJ was able to handle the shot, fill out a face-off to his left.
like if it was
One
actually
again by the
anything to do
defenders.
with me.
Shot off from the point. Another try. That one had to be stopped after the first one went off of the back wall.
The problem is you have to do it because you have to be a team player. It's just one of those situations. They just suck.
Grab it there. In with it steps Nate Lorenz. Left behind the cage for Lucas Van Berkel, who's on his backhand, now close towards the cage. Blocker saved by Tate. He'll hang on to it and freeze it. That one came in from the sharp angle. Van Berkel looked to be going high blocker side up under the bar, and Tate said no thanks, putting the walking board to that one.
Many people have that issue. They don't know when to keep to themselves.
Face-off won by the defenders and a quick shot by Lennis off the draw. That one patted aside by the right pillow of CJ. Omaha grabs that puck, cannot get it out. Pitched in at the line and played on to Griffin Lennis in the corner. Off of his stick, it's Troy Hunsaker out the other way for Omaha. He gets it up to Sebastian Casiopo, who couldn't control it. Benson moves it ahead. Lennis tried to go back across ice. It's intercepted. Here comes Zolak for Omaha. Zolak on the backhand. Sends a shot that's blocked away by Edmund. Casiopo knocked it down.
I don't think they're going to
Back the other way comes
something
Griffin
like that
Lennis.
in a game
Lennis
like
taken
this.
down. No call. Seymour got to him. And then another big hit. Troy Hunsaker going to get whistled down for that one. Looks like a kneeing penalty upcoming on Hunsaker.
It was a trip.
Came in flying.
Trip.
I would almost give him a charge. Came in flying from the near side boards to deliver that hit onto Griffin Lennis. Delivered a big check to Hunsaker earlier this period.
And you know that I know
Hunsaker in the box.
that really
2 minutes for triple. As Dordt and Dordt winning their first power play of the evening, already up 6-0. They'll have a man
CJ can only get minor penalties.
as they carry the puck in. The defenders have the puck at the point. It's played along the near side wall. Brady Espenson carries that down low, sends it back up to the far side point for Lucas Van Berkel.
No, they're just going to
Van
set.
Berkel
They just do the easiest play. It's called setting up in the kitchen. Look, he's going to give it. See the guy number 13?
For Zach Espenson.
Yeah,
Espenson
12.
across. Shot on.
They
That
just hit
one
the two
high
down
at
low guys
CJ's
in the
cage.
surges.
Wings off the glass and out to neutralize. Zach Espenson gives it to his brother Brady. Brady, right up the center of the ice, takes a shot. That one ramps off the stick of Ben Barnes up into the netting, and we'll have a whistle with 1:08 on the man advantage for the defenders on the penalty that Hunsaker for tripping. Face off to the right of CJ Tate is won by the defenders. Jonah Weems taken down there. No call by the officials as the defenders continue to control and set up their offense on the power play. Shot from the point. That one saved by CJ. Now it's back behind the cage as Weems battles with Sebastian Cassiopo there. Cassiopo will get to Barnes, who flicks it up, but knocked down by Lennis. Like the basketball that was played earlier on this floor today, but he's not able to stop Zolak. Zolak in all alone. Takes a shot down, blocked away by Edwards. Zolak carries his own rebound. He's in the corner with it. Body now brings it around to the near side wall. It's picked up by the defenders, and Zolak will go off with a change. Mad at himself on that breakaway chance on the penalty kill. 20 seconds left on that set penalty. The defenders now in the attacking zone. Picked off by Ryan Huppy. He can't get it out. Hard in the stick was Mason Carrolls, who still has it in the slot. Carrolls leads it to the point for Benson. It's back to him at the top of the circle. Carrolls takes a shot from a sharp angle, and that one's saved by CJ right into that big on the center of Tate's chest. 3 seconds left on the man advantage for the defenders. We'll have this face off in about 2 seconds after.
How was that the best? I mean,
Dordt has been excellent inside the circle this evening, and they win another draw here. It's back to the point for Benson. He'll
I'm
hold,
not saying I could do any
send a
better.
pass off the net
I
wall.
just played hockey.
Isaac Bedwell couldn't grab it there. It's pressured off his stick by Troy Hunsaker. Hunsaker has the puck in his feet. He can't control it. It's picked up by Wilmus, who sends a shot on, but not all the way to CJ Tate. As back the other way come the
We
Mavericks.
just
Ryan
haven't
Huppy
collected on it.
carries it in, gives to Hoffman, who makes a move around.
She's
the line.
off.
Hoffman on his back end.
Tell him how you really feel.
Saw Edmonds freeze as he was sprawled out and could not find that puck. Hunsaker sends another one, and that one off the elbow pad of Andrew Benson. Here come the defenders the other way with it. Great stick work there for the Mavericks to get it back as it's Alex Stradsky.
Right. Well, I
in
mean,
his own
they're
end,
just there because
trying
they're
to hold this
automatically
puck
better than the bottom half of the team.
out of his own zone as he's
Even
behind his own
just-
cage.
yeah.
Stradsky now will settle it down as the defenders get a full change in. Hunsaker stepping into the zone for Omaha. Hunsaker the defenseman. Tried to center it for his co-captain Huppy. It went off the skate of the defender and back the other way comes Dordt. Brady Espenson, the youngest brother of these three, takes a shot. That one left of CJ
I wonder if that
and
was a
goes
play
wide.
if he missed
The Mavericks control behind in their own end zone. Hunsaker tried to flip that one up and out to
You have to
Hoffman.
analyze all this stuff.
Overshot him and Bryce
These
Swalby
guys,
comes the other
they
way
kind of
for
do
the
it for
defenders.
work, don't they?
Here comes our fourth.
Swalby fed to Brady Espenson, who found Lucas Van Berkel behind the cage. 2 whistles showing as the defenders, 6 men on the ice. Omaha back to the man advantage. Their third
Someone's going
time
to the box,
tonight,
right?
0 for 2 already, as Dordt will have to send someone from the ice to go serve that.
Is it we did or they?
They blind too hard, right?
No, that was
And
Jason.
excuse me here,
They just-
that is going to be a Maverick
That's not
too many men penalty.
Yeah, that's
Though the Mavericks never touch the puck, Omaha has a man in the box and will be heading on their second penalty kill of the evening. As with 8:53 left
Yep.
in this second
Just gotta
frame,
laugh at- just
in a
gotta
game
laugh
that
through
is
the pain.
6-0 Dordt,
half of that.
Omaha has been whistled for too many men. They didn't ever possess.
Find the goal on the team. You know,
The draw
did the
won by the
play?
defenders. And a
Like,
shot from the
is he
point
not
by
playing
Griffin
this
Minnesota,
semester?
blocked by Jace Paul in front. It's back out to the point.
You went to back.
By Mason Carrolls, who will send it down low. It's back out to Carrolls at the top. He gives it to Lennis. Lennis sends down low to Ryan
He's not
Shelley.
loving it right now.
Shelley back out to Lennis.
You could tell it was.
And on over to Carrolls. Carrolls leaves it there for Jonah Weems, who circles the zone.
I mean, I did too, but
Who
like,
gives
I
back up
didn't
to the top.
think I didn't.
For
I
Lennis.
don't know well enough to
Fed into the slot. Quick shot there by Alex Espenson. That one saved by Wormley. Tate, excuse me, who came in for Wormley 6 minutes into the second frame after the 6th goal from the defenders. Now on the far side,
good
Ryan
defense.
Shelley takes a shot. That one never got through.
I mean,
It's back to the point.
I don't want to say
Once
Max
more,
doesn't
Mason
surprise me
Carrolls
because I'm
from
just
the
gonna be honest, he's
FNBO
kind
logo.
of-
He shoots.
I don't want to say
That
he's
one
flaky, like he doesn't show
right of
things,
CJ's blocker. He's
but,
turned
like,
around and in
I feel
front.
like I
Another
can
shot
see
goes
this
on that by
thing.
Shelley over the cage.
Yeah.
Lennis controls at the point again.
Like one
Moving
time,
the zone at the top of the far side circle. He
like,
shoots.
where he says,
Ramped up the
I'm
stick
not
of
going to be playing
Jace Paul.
this is the only way
Caleb Williams, excuse me, checks his stick now to make sure it's still fully intact.
It's like-
7:33 to go.
You
40
complain about his
seconds
ankle,
on the penalty for too many men issued to the Mavericks. They'll have a face-off in their own zone.
But I mean, I give him credit. At least he
Trail
came
6-0.
back his
The
games.
defenders.
He didn't really
Win the
skip
draw.
as far as I can tell.
In steps Zach Espenson, tries a spin move. Wesley Sikora bodies in the way.
I mean, outside of a few times, he was pretty consistent.
He gets taken all the way to the net, but he left the puck in the high slot, and back the other way with it come the defenders. In steps Noah Wilmus. Wilmus behind the cage and circling now. He leaves it to the point for Zach Espenson. Espenson sends it down low. No one was home, and Ben Barnes meets it for the Mavericks. Only momentarily as it's picked back up by Zach Espenson. Espenson at that NCHC logo feeds the far side corner. And now shot back in as the Mavericks get back to a full force. 5-on-5 we skate as Omaha
He's not a
is
defender.
2 for 2 on the kill tonight. But the defenders controlling the attacking end. And a quick shot from the point. That one left of the cage of CJ Tate. Camden Flores picks that up in the corner, and the Mavericks will look to finally break this puck out.
front of
Wesley
that.
Sikora gets it up.
I just thought he could have supported it more when it was above the circle.
Possession in there.
That is true. I would.
Carried in is Noah Wellness. Wellness tried to defend.
It makes sense because they
Find
keep setting
someone
up
in
like
front.
high slot.
Noah was home.
Yeah.
Now
So
Omaha
it
back
makes
the other way.
sense.
I don't know,
Puppy
just
gave it to
can't.
Skradsky. 3-on-2 if they use it.
Yeah.
Puppy tried to send that
It's
one
valid take.
back to Skradsky, and it went behind the cage. Omaha, sharp angled shot from Kozel, and that one
It's just been
couldn't find.
If that one ended, that might change it.
Sikora comes screaming and trying to
That's
pinch
just
that
been the
one.
way it's been
Keeping
going.
it in the
That's
zone
just our
and
luck
Would
right
not
now.
stay. Hunsicker controls the zone.
Just-
Zone. Tried to send it around boards, and it's
They
intercepted by
haven't hurt
Jonah
us.
Weems.
It's not like they're playing like. It's not like anyone else is
Weems
playing
tries
any
to lead
better.
the front. Hunsicker intercepts and gets that one out to neutralize.
It's like John.
Benson, the defenseman, carries it in for the defenders. Pass
I mean, I
intercepted
feel
by
bad for
Sikora.
Greg because I
Here
see him
comes
out there and I can
back
tell he's
up
busting
right.
ass, but they keep passing it so quick and he
Pressured at the
can't
blue
like do
line,
anything
and they could not
because we're not causing any chaos around the ice.
Jump back there by Wesley
So
Sikora.
he's just like going.
Well, Jacko's not.
And intercepted by Zach
Well, no,
Espenson,
I'm,
who will
yeah,
fling it
but I'm
all
also
the way
like,
down.
he
It'll go
starts,
for an
stops,
icing.
and he just keeps going. But he's
5:12
getting
to
pulled
play
in 50
here,
different
period
directions.
2.
And he can't do that.
The defenders are starting to run away with this one.
We're looking
They
like the
lead
Denver
6-0.
game. We should have played in the other rink. We couldn't get the mojo out.
2 goals in this frame from Isaac Bart and Connor
It was pretty
Reichel.
telling from the start, though. I mean,
Adding
I
to
have
the
a feeling
4th in the
that
first frame.
we can come
And the defenders
back
win the
overnight.
draw here in their own zone.
there's still part of me that says this
Andrew
game's
Kozel
over. I don't
picking
know
that one
why.
up
I
behind
really don't think
the
this is a
attack
very
in his own
logical,
cage. But after the
driven
puck to
person.
Jace Paul, his shot was blocked away by the defense.
I think this Dordt team's capable of crumbling.
Sends it in front of his own bench while they make a change. Logan Mercier
I mean,
started to rush the other way, but he had it
It's gonna-
bumped off of his stick.
It's all.
Here comes
you know,
Dordt.
the best part is all Hoffman too. Hoffman great. So,
The pace of the game is really slow here from what it was 10 minutes ago. It was a shot by Shelley. Brings off the leg pad
I
of
just
the
don't know if
Maverick.
we got what it
And the
takes
puck
to
goes
get our
behind the
gears
cage.
going
Now
again.
loose in front. That was Griffin Lennis with a dangerous chance there. Couldn't get a shot off. Jace Paul sends that one
Because he
ahead.
has he
No
opened
one
it
in
yet?
front of Kozer.
Has he opened it yet?
Rush. Now he has it behind
Well,
the
he hasn't
cage.
had to deal with
Kozer
nearly as the
trying to
difficult
crowd
shots
under
that
the
Kyle
bounce
had.
on top of the net. The back of the
Kyle had to
net
go
there.
from post to post on a
Dordt
cross
UNO
pass,
to
like cross
David
ice.
Yeager.
So we were playing.
Found Lennis.
I mean, like
Sends
Kyle
it
had
up
to deal
ahead to
with.
Mason Carrolls, who walks
Cross
in
ice
to the
pass.
slot, sends a shot on.
CJ's just getting putter balls right.
Greets it with a chest save. He covers up with 3:59 and holds in a 6-0 game that the Mavericks have trailed since 1840 of the first period.
They're 27 years old, still pretty much living at his house.
He's not that old yet, is he?
17.
Face off. One in their own end by the Mavericks. It's chipped out by Hoffman, but played quickly back in.
I wouldn't
The
blame
Mavericks
him
will
if he
have
was
to
doing like
regroup.
an education. Like, what he was,
Hoffman gives to Ben
know
Barnes,
what
who
he's
sends it
doing.
up ahead to Ryan Huppy. Huppy shoots that one.
nothing. Well, he wants to go into
Blocked aside
athletics.
after skates and Hunter Rachel.
That's a terrible field to go into.
I mean, if you like it, it's not bad.
Back in their own.
But if you like it,
Once
you
more.
That is
care.
true.
Hoffman
I will never
starts
stop
the rush
anyone from doing it.
out of his own end. He shoots one on from a sharp angle. That's glanced
But
off.
like, he's not going to PT or OT.
Gets back out to the point where Stratsky collects, circles the top,
I mean, AT is higher education.
holds, shoots, didn't find home.
They're just going to wrap people's ankles.
Grabbed by Benson. He'll flick it on
That's
up
high sticking,
ahead.
right?
Picked up
Oh,
by
surprised he
Isaac
didn't call
Bart,
him
who
out.
somehow stayed on the side. He tried to feed the slot. It's intercepted by Hunsaker. Hunsaker to Hoffman. He'll send one up airborne to Huppy. Huppy couldn't collect it. Dordt, almost too many men there. He'll send the puck on in behind Tate's cage. Ben Barnes, first to meet it. He'll give it to his defense partner, Troy Hunsaker.
This last line.
Hunsaker left it for O'Loughlin and tried to break out, but Dordt sends this one back in.
This is when they go.
The defenders now. Starting to build pressure in the attacking end once more. It's at the point. Zach Espenson sends a shot on that's blocked by Greg Suggs. Back at the point again. Now holding Brady Espenson. Gives to the near side corner. Kept in at the line as the Mavericks tried to chip that one out. Bryce Swalve there with a great glove. Now they do get it out. Swalve to meet it once more. He'll regroup with the defenders in his own end. Now it's Hoffman. Tried to bring that one in. Thought he was offside until the official said good. Hoffman has some choice words for him as the defenders bring this one back in. Lucas Van Berkel. It's fed up to the point for Swalve, who sends one on to CJ, who promptly covers up.
Jacko.
As I believe
Interference.
the
on
official had
Jacko.
his arms up to signal a penalty, and that's exactly what we will have.
Interference.
Another one to the Omaha Mavericks. A minute 43 to play in this
You know, I
middle
get it's a
frame.
penalty, but
Jack
like,
O'Loughlin
it's
headed
six
to the
red
box.
We just,
For
we just get through the
interference.
game.
You want to turn off the television?
What?
Penalty kill about the only bright spot
Coaches are watching this for film.
for the Mavericks today.
Or just
Fans.
2 for 2 as they'll start their third kill,
How
and
many
that
people
puck
are watching it? Is the
ramps up and out
Not much, probably.
of their own end. They'll have another draw to the left of CJ Tate.
54 watching.
1 minute, 40 seconds here to go in the second period. Dordt wins the draw. Back up to the point for Griffin Lennis. Lennis to Shelley. Shelley tried to feed the slot. The Mavericks get to it and clear to neutral ice. Griffin Lennis bodied up the puck there by Sebastian Cassioppo. Zolak's there to get it and send it on net from center ice. The defenders pick it up in their own zone on the power play for the third time tonight. Griffin Lennis battling hard there with Zolak. The defenders win the puck. Off the wall, it's Williams. Gives ahead to Mason Carrolls, who will curl at the point. Curls once more at the Don Leahy logo and now walks in. Back behind the cage comes Carrolls. Carrolls holding, still with the puck at his stick. He shoots. That one blockered away by Tate. It's back out to the point for Shelley. Shelley finds Griffin Lennis. Lennis at the point gives to his partner Shelley. Shelley shoots. That one diving block by Zolak. It'll roll to the near side corner. There to meet it, Noah Wilmus. Wilmus battling hard with Jace Paul. He's able to send it along the end zone. Briefly there to Alex Espenson, but Griffin Lennis can control it at the point, and Dordt will have to bring it back in with 35 seconds to play. And another wraparound goal by Lennis. Oh, that one. Almost a signature move for the Machos leading goal scorer, Griffin Lennis, as he tucks home his second goal, second one via the wraparound. And 14.2 seconds remaining in the second frame. Lennis has his second to put Dordt up 7-0. That one coming on the power play, their first of the game. Face-off starts us off. Really puts the Mavericks in a deep hole here as we end the second period. 3 more goals, all by way of the defenders. Adding to their 4 from the first period, they now lead this one 7-0 as we await the third period of play here from Baxter Arena. You're listening to the UNO ACHA Mavericks on YouTube. We'll be back. Back with you here for period number 3 of this game between the Dordt defenders and your Omaha Mavericks. Dordt has controlled this one from the word go as they have another shot on it, another goal here, making it 8-0 just 15 seconds into the third period. That one, second of the game, 19th of the season from Noah Wilmus. As Wilmus, 15 seconds into the final period, has made this an 8-0 game. As we start once more. Heads on towards CJ, and he'll be forced to cover up. Face off. Starts us off to the left of CJ, and it's won by the Mavericks. Kept in up the line by the defenders who play that one back in. Now it's on the stick of Griffin Lennis, who sends a shot on that one, blocked in front by Jace Paul. Omaha working along the near side wall, trying to get that one out. The defenders forced to it. Kept in at the line by Andrew Benson. He'll find Lennis, high slot. He sends a shot. That one goes wide. Lennis, with 2 wraparound goals tonight, has now scored in 10 straight games. As coming into tonight, he had scored in his last 9 straight with 15 goals, 10 assists, and 25 points. He's added 2 goals at least tonight and another 2 assists to his name as Lennis continues to lead the Matcha Silver Division in goals and points. Sebastian Cassiopolo in a foot race for the puck. Couldn't control it, but he was able to win it to Alex Gradsky. Now back the other way come the defenders. Omaha able to intercept in the neutral zone and flick it on. Edmund forced to make a save and leave it back behind his own net. Breakout pass up ahead to Lucas Van Berkel. Van Berkel tries to make a move around Skradsky. He's laid out and a penalty coming. Tripping on Alex Skradsky as the Mavericks take their 4th penalty of the evening. The fans still in attendance here at Baxter Arena as we near the midnight hour. Not happy with that latest call dished out by the officials as Omaha, with 18:10 to play in this game, down 8-0, back on the penalty kill for a hip check by Alex Skradsky. They called it a trip on the ice, and Dordt sets up on the power play once more. Quick shot from the far side circle by Mason Carrolls is corralled by Tate, and the faceoff will be to his right. 10 seconds have rolled off with the penalty so far. The defenders 1 for 3 tonight with the man advantage. And back at the point, Griffin Lennis. Lennis sends a shot that was headed for a tip, never found a stick. It's played back out to the point. Griffin makes a move around one man to the top of the circles and shoots. That one wide of the cage, rolls out to the point, kept in at the zone by Mason Carrolls, and played down low along the near side wall. Circling around top is Ryler Shelley. Shelley now has it, sends one towards Tate. He's able to catch it there and hold on for the whistle. The defenders 16-3-0 this year under 4th-year head coach Tyler Morgan. They defeated the Mavericks 7-3 on home ice back on Defender Days earlier this year in Sioux Center. Shot from the top of the circles by Noah Wilmus. That one sails high at the frame. The defenders still in control of it behind the cage, now working it out along the far side wall. Controlled by Brady Espenson along the end zone below the red line. It's Espenson again. Played out to the point for Noah Wilmus. Wilmus back to Espenson, who walks in. Wilmus again. Tried to feed it back into the slot. That one sticked away by the Mavericks, and it's back to the point for Zach Espenson. Zach holds, puts to the center. Van Berkel sends a shot on Tate, able to get his stick on that one. It's back out to the point where Espenson gains it. Tried to feed to his defensive partner and brother, Brady Espenson, but he could not get a stick on it. Omaha able to clear it back into the defender zone. Zach Espenson now, already a goal scored in this one. He'll carry it below the red line, circling back, looking up high. Finds Brady at the point. He was looking to get it back to his brother Zach, but it was tipped out by Greg Sachs, and Sachs the chase on, forcing the defenders to give that puck up as they sent it all the way back down to the Omaha defensive zone. 1 second, and Stratsky is out of the box. Third penalty killed tonight by the Mavericks on 4 total power plays given to the defenders. As Logan Mercier walks this one in. Draped on by a couple of defenders, he feeds the slot for Jack O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin behind the cage, brings it around to Wesley Sikora. He's bodied off the puck by Jonah Weems. Weems sends it back to his defenseman Andrew Benson. Benson tried to break that puck out, no one was home, and O'Loughlin collects it. O'Loughlin sent it back down low. No one was home, and Sikora able to keep it in at the line. Touched up by Connor Reiche, though, as Sikora flicked that one back into the zone. Reiche touched it with a high stick, and the faceoff will remain down here in the Mavericks attacking end with 15:28 to play in the game. A game that is slowly becoming out of reach for the Mavericks as Dordt has an 8-0 lead. They've scored another one in this period just 15 seconds in, and they win the draw and control here in their own zone. Puck played out to Jonah Weems. He'll dump it in behind the cage of CJ Tate. Weems pressuring hard on the puck there, down in the low corner. Feeds it out to Isaac Bedwell. Bedwell tried a shot. That one bounced off the stick of Tate. Back the other way comes Omaha. Here is Sebastian Cassioppo. Cassioppo tried to get it in front to Camden Voorhees. Voorhees could not get a stick on it. Now it's back in front again and just slides through the crease before the defenders are able to get to it and bring it into the attacking zone. Andrew Benson tried to move the line. It's intercepted by Voorhees, who starts the rush the other way for Omaha. Gets it to the red line, dumps it in, it bounces off the stanchion, and the defenders come the other way. Omaha caught in a change. Here comes Lennis, takes a shot, flicks up off of the glove of Tate, and finds its way harmlessly into the corner. Now a bad pass. That one intercepted by the defenders again. Carroll's tried to feed the slot. Omaha able to get to it and take it out of their own end. Shot in just across the red line by Matthew Howell, and the Mavericks are into the zone. John Savoy behind his own cage, behind the attacking zone cage, I should say. Sent a pass up to the point, but Paul's shot was blockered away by Graham Edmond. The face-off to Edmond's left. He's stopped all 15 shots that have come his way as Omaha wins the draw, but did not have the point men ready. And the puck is out to neutral ice. Chipped up by Zach Espenson and into the zone come the defenders. Noah Wilmus, already 2 goals in this one. He plays it down low into the attacking zone corner. Back out with it comes Alex Espenson. He gives it to his brother Zach, who winds up, takes a slap shot, leaned a little too hard on the stick, and it flings high up into the air. Not a shot on goal as the defenders get him a new stick. The puck actually hits Espenson's old stick that was still laying out in the slot and stays in the zone. Down low, it goes back out front, and Alex Espenson sends that one high of CJ's cage. Now a shot that goes wide of the net and goes all the way out to neutral ice. Carrying it back in is Bryce Swalve. Swalve makes a move around Paul, but when he fed the slot, could not get it through a couple of Maverick skates. And John Savoy able to get his stick on it, sending it all the way down. Dordt corrals it, gets it to neutral ice, bounce it off of an official, and Omaha controls in their own end. The Mavericks needed both of these games tonight. Sebastian Cassioppo walks through, could not control it, and Dordt plays it back out to neutralize. Omaha needed a win tonight and a win against Creighton to keep their playoff hopes alive. They were hoping to earn a wild card spot within the MACHA playoffs, and from there earn a bid to the national tournament in St. Louis as a penalty upcoming on the defenders for a high stick. We'll give Omaha another power play. They're 0 for 3 tonight. As with 12:17 to play in the third, Brady Espenson, the freshman, is headed to the box, high sticking the call. And Omaha, their fourth power play of the night. They'll have a face-off in the attacking zone to start off. Just under 8 minutes elapsed in this final frame. Face-off. One by Omaha, but it's at the line. Shot. That one by Mason Carroll's bounced off of Tate, hit the top of the cage, and stayed out. Omaha controls now in their own zone. Matthew Howell starts the rush from right to left, but could not find his man, and the defenders get to it, sending it all the way down. Omaha needed this game and the game against Creighton, as another penalty coming up on Dordt. Griffin Lennis back to the box for his second time tonight. It'll be a holding call as he kind of grabbed the stick there of Andrew Kozel. And Omaha for the next minute 29, excuse me. The next minute 19, they will have a 5-on-3 advantage. As the Mavericks, with a 5-on-3 advantage, control the puck, trying to feed the slot. No one was home, and Alex Skradsky gathers the puck, keeping it in the zone. Skradsky sends it on across to Hunsaker. Hunsaker went back to Skradsky, but it was intercepted. Back the other way comes Zach Espenson. Espenson makes a move. He's all alone, takes a shot, and that one goes high, blocker side, and misses the cage. CJ looked to be in good position as a head pass goes up for Wesley Sikora. Sikora couldn't control it as Edmond rushes it back behind his own net. Sikora bodying Bryce Swally off the puck, and it's intercepted by Skradsky. Skradsky poke check behind the net. He loses possession, but it's picked up by Fories. Battling hard in front of the net, and another penalty upcoming on the defenders. It's delayed as Hunsaker makes a move in the slot, now peels back, gives it to his partner, Ben Barnes. Barnes sends it down low. The Mavericks, 10 seconds left on the two-man advantage, but they'll have another one upcoming. An errant pass, and that one rolls all the way down. The first man will come out of the box for the defenders, or should come out of the box. Hunsaker's back on into the zone. They did not let him out of the box right when he needed to be. Hunsaker walks into the slot, takes a shot. That one bounces off of Edmond and goes into the corner. Andrew Benson touches up and then sends Fories into the Northern Natural Gas logo as the Mavericks will head back to the two-man advantage right after the initial 5-on-3 expired. So Espenson to the box, and the Mavericks back on the two-man advantage for the next 15 seconds. At the point, Zach Hoffman takes a shot. That one blocked by the defenseman Connor Reiche. Back down low, below the red line, it's Ryan Huppy playing it to Howell, who moves to the top of the circles, giving it across to Hoffman. He takes a shot. That one blocked again by Reiche. Hoffman corrals it. Out of the box is one man from the defenders. That man happens to be Griffin Lennis. They try to get the puck up to him. Kozel's able to keep it at the point. He sends a shot on that one, blockered away by Edmond. Omaha building a lot of pressure. This may be their best zone time of the night as Hoffman holds in the corner, looking for a pass or a shot. He instead gives back up to the point for Andrew Kozel. It's back to Hoffman to Kozel. He takes a shot from the point, and that one had eyes all the way into the net. The horn sounds as the Mavericks get one back on the power play. Just a seeing eye shot from Kozel at the point. And the Mavericks are on the board with 9:05. Face-off won by the defenders, who just surrendered their first goal of the game. It hasn't made its way up to the board yet. We're sure that will change. Quick shot on by Isaac Bedwell. That one did not find its way to the tables. Jack O'Loughlin sends that one, aiming for a pass. That one heads all the way down. Missed everyone.
At 10:55 into the third period.
As the Mavericks able to break up the shutout here. And for Kozel, that goal puts him on his 7th game with points. As Andrew now, an even 6 goals and 6 assists for 12 points in his last 7 games for the Mavericks. Shot blocked there. Greg Sachs, a little shaken up on that one. It'll leave a mark as it heads up into the seats of section 118, and we'll have a draw inside the attacking end for the defenders. 8:23 to play. The Mavericks recently got one back, but it's 8-1. The defenders opted not to take the PAT and went for 2, burying their latest goal just 15 seconds in to the third period here. Omaha got one back a little less than a minute ago, but Dordt back on the attack. Omaha wins that one out of their own zone. Here comes Sebastian Cassiopo. 2-on-2 come the Mavericks into the zone. He sends the shot towards the net. It goes into the near side corner where Bryce Swalby picks it up for the defenders. Swalby rings it around to Alex Espenson, who flicks it high up into the air of Baxter Arena. Empty Baxter Arena compared to what it was not 3 hours ago, as Omaha heads back to the box. Officials very active in this third period in a game that's all but decided, as Ben Barnes going to get his first penalty minutes of this season for a trip here at 7:52 of the frame. Face-off won by Dordt. As the shot turned on to Tate, he gloves that aside. $7:43 to play in the final game of the night here at Baxter Arena. A busy Baxter Arena today that's seen, well, by the end of this one, its third game here. Today started off at noon with the Omaha men's basketball team taking on UMKC. They had a shot with 3 seconds left at the buzzer, but could not get it done as they fell 73-71 to the Kansas City Roos. Then a 2-hour changeover, and ice was found under that hardwood. The Mavericks played the second game of the series against Denver. The number 5 Pioneers came to town and finished the sweep of the number 18 Omaha Mavericks of the NCAA variety. Now we're into game 3 of Baxter Arena's day. And it's 8-1 with 7:14 left to play. Face off to CJ Tate's left. It's won by the Mavericks, who will flick it up off the glass. Zach Hoffman sent one ahead for Ryan Huppy, who couldn't catch up to it. Huppy gets there first this time, but he's pressured off the puck by Mason Carrolls. Carrolls left it back behind for Zach Espenson. He'll send it ahead to his brother Brady. Brady bounces it off the wall to Noah Wilms. Wilms sends it down low, finding the stick of Isaac Bart, who gives it back up high. Brady Espenson takes a shot, and CJ scoops it up with the glove. Freezing play with 6:37 left. The Mavericks back in action tomorrow night at 8 p.m. That game will be played at Moto McLean Ice Arena as Omaha takes on the Creighton Blue Jays in a Dodge Street Derby. It'll be the first of 2 weekends where the Mavericks and Blue Jays will meet, as Griffin Lennis, dancing around the offensive zone for the defenders, tries to get in on net and instead has to take the shot at Jace Paul. Those two have been at it all game. As a pass to the slot intercepted by Hoffman. Hoffman sends it off the glass and into the neutral zone. Lennis holds, content to sit on this 7-goal lead with 6 minutes to go. Kelly sends one down to Espenson as the Mavericks kill the power play to the defenders. They are now 1 for 5 tonight on the man advantage. Paul gets across the red line and sends that one into the attacking zone. The defender's the first to it. Connor Reiche bounces one behind his net, and the defender's able to get it out to neutral ice. Zach Hoffman, the Mavericks' leading goal scorer, turns and starts the rush ahead. Jack O'Laughlin feeds that one back before it finds Hoffman. O'Laughlin now chips that one up and into the zone. Racing after it, he leaves it behind for Greg Sachs. Sachs sent it back to O'Laughlin, who rings it back to the near side wall. It's intercepted by Noah Wilmus, who will reverse the ice and look to break out the puck for Dordt. Sending that one on ahead was Nate Lorenz. He had it brushed off of his stick by Fories, who finds Sachs chipping it up to Sikora, sending it into the far side corner for Andrew Kozel. Kozel gives it back to the point for John Savoy. Savoy feeds down low. Sikora couldn't get there. It's sent back the other way to the stick of Isaac Bedwell. Bedwell gets it into the Maverick zone, but no further as they start the rush the other way. Dordt, head manning from left to right, missed a pass, and it'll go all the way down into the Maverick zone. Omaha the first to possess it there, but they can't get it past the point man, Davis Nelson, who sends a shot on. It's still loose there as a shot rings off the pipe. That one, Van Berkel nearly got one up into the near side corner, but it stayed out thanks to that red post. Here comes Andrew Kozel on the counterattack for Omaha. Dances through, takes a blocker side shot, and that one rings off the glass behind the cage. Back behind the net, it's Sebastian Cassiopo. Sends one off of the bar, and it bounces out to neutral ice. Here come the defenders. 3:30 left to go in this game. That Dordt has controlled from the opening minute 20 when they scored their first goal from Zach Espenson. He took a shot, just dumping the puck in from the neutral zone. It tipped off of a Maverick defender and found its way past Wernley. Since then, Wernley has exited the game. CJ Tate has entered, and we have a score of 8-1 as we are under 3 minutes now in this game between two Mid-American Collegiate Hockey Association teams playing out of the Silver Central Division and playing for potential playoff spots. Dordt looks to solidify themselves in the playoff race with this victory tonight. Ryler Shelley brings that one across the blue line into the attacking zone for the Mavericks. The referee couldn't see it. It was still loose as Nate Lorenz was digging for it, but Tate covered up. Left a little comment for the defenders there, as with 2:25, the faceoff will come to his blocker side. Puck dropped very quickly, and Dordt controls in the attacking end once more. Alex Espenson, one of 3 Espenson brothers playing here tonight, out of Windham, Minnesota. Along the near side wall, it's Espenson. Alex around the tops of the circles, now trying to cut to the slot. Body checked off, but it rolls into the corner for Wilmus. Wilmus feeds the point for Taylor DeYager, who puts it past Tate. That one may have been tipped in front. Nope, they're going to give it to DeYager, who nets his 3rd goal of the season and puts the defenders up by 8 once more. DeYager just sent that one in front, hoping for a deflection of some sort, and beat CJ high to that glove side. Dordt wins the draw with 1:55 to go. All we're hoping for now is no injuries. Isaac Ben sends that one on net. Tate makes the save. Omaha starts the rush out with 1:30 to go. Zolak sends it off a defender's skate, and they'll be able to corral it back into the Mavericks' defensive zone. Cassiopo there trying to break it out. Gets it up to Zolak. He's bodied off the puck, and it's sent back down low by Bedwell. So the Mavericks, who started the new year on a 5-game win streak, will have that come to a close as we are into the final minute. And the defenders, who showed up to Omaha, having not played since December 9th, but having won the last 13 leading up to that game, they will move to 17-3, keeping that streak alive and moving it to 14. As a shot from the point by Benson is blocked by Cassiopo before getting behind the cage. Defenders will get it out to the point. Under 30 seconds to go now as the seconds continue to roll off. A shot from the point is covered and frozen by CJ Tate. As we mentioned, tomorrow night's game will start at 8 p.m. and you can find that game right back here on the UNO ACHA Mavericks YouTube stream, or come on out to Moto McLean Ice Arena. Enjoy some crosstown hockey. It should be a great game between Omaha and Creighton. It'll be the first time the two have met this season. The two will play once more on the 28th, so you'll have 2 opportunities, the first one coming tomorrow, to witness the meetings on ice between the Blue Jays and Mavericks. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1 roll off the clock. The horn sounds, and that is it from Baxter Arena. Your final score, 9-1, as the defenders take this one pretty handily from the Mavericks. Lone goal scorer for the Mavericks was Kozel, extending his point streak to 7 games. The game winner came from Jonah Weems, the captain of this defender squad, as they move to 17-3. The Mavericks fall to 9-7, 1-3, and we'll have the chance to salvage the weekend against the Creighton Blue Jays tomorrow night at 8 p.m. For Jackson Roberts, Caleb Bennett, I'm Nate Obrick. Thank you for tuning into this game.